So was Capoeira a secret society, fraternal order? You bet your butt she was, man. So, like many other fraternals, there's rituals, and Capoeira definitely has those. Let's take a look. In his book, The Little Capoeira Book by Nestor Capoeira, he writes, "The secret of Sao Cosme is known only to Sao Damiao, camara." Now this is taken from one of the Ladainhas from the infamous song from Mestre Bimba. Here it is here.
Quem foi seu mestre? Ensinou quem foi seu mestre? Mestre foi Solomao, discípulo que aprendo, mestre que dou lição. O mestre que me ensinou, engenho da Conceicao, beber dinheiro, saúde e obrigação. Segredo de Sao Cosme, mas quem sabe é Sao Damiao, camara, beber.
Or something to that effect. He continues to write, "Make no mistake about it, what we have here is a fraternal order, an association whose rights, although openly displayed, have meaning only for those who have been initiated into the mysteries of the game." Many people know that Capoeira was practiced in secret, or at least initially hidden in a dance, and had secret messages and signals embedded in the music. But as I mentioned in my last video, the Little Capoeira Book walkthrough, Mestre Nestor Capoeira revealed that, like other African cultural expressions, like dances and ceremonies, were outlawed, so there was no longer any incentive to hide it in a dance. So it was no longer a secret society, but one practiced outright, with rituals like any other fraternity, like a college fraternity, Masonic lodges, fraternity of police, even that Toastmasters group that, where you practice public speaking and leadership skills. There are members with certain ranks, titles, and responsibilities. The treasurer, the timekeeper, the president, etc. They usually have an oath of loyalty, or a creed, or a manifesto, or a mission statement. Capoeira has its rituals also. Angola, Regional, and Contemporânea. Angola is considered to be the mother of Capoeira, so supposedly that's the way primitive Capoeira was practiced in its early development. Now, Mestre Bimba was an Angolero who developed Regional with its own rituals. In Contemporânea groups, they take what they want from either of those two groups, depending on what group they are and what's their lineage. Look for my separate video on the actual rituals of the roda coming out soon. But briefly, there's a circle of initiated members. The master starts the meeting with an invocation. Yeah! Then a ladainha, or a litany, or an introduction. Then with a signal word, the group joins in on some standard ritual chants. Then finally another signal song. The master communicates the beginning of the physical portion of the roda, or the meeting. Okay? There are the rituals in the roda that, if you're not initiated, then you don't know how to respond or even what to look for. Outside the roda, like many societies, you are expected to have a certain code of conduct rather. You are taught to respect the hierarchy of rank, to seek out and to improve your life in every single way, to support your group with dues, personal time, or both, or among other things. And like many other fraternities, you are pretty much bonding with your fellow members and form a lifelong solid relationships with. Now, in many contemporary groups or contemporânea groups, these rituals are not taught until you have been initiated or baptized at your batizado. The beginner student merely exists at the first level of the game, which is the physical part. Now check out my video on the 3 levels of the game for a deeper understanding on all 3 levels. As many of my followers know, that I hail Capoeira as a life-improving activity, not only for exercise and self-defense, but for discipline, time management, goal setting, healthy living, developing positive relationships, networking, spirituality, forming family bonding, etc. Now, Capoeira is definitely used that way in the streets of Brazil, taking kids off the streets and away from drugs and crime. Now let me know in a comment below if your group is that life-improving fraternity or society that it is for me, and that it is for many other people. For you, and tell me how it has changed your life for the good. And for all of us who have been initiated, I want to say, Ashe. Ginga!
And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Ginga and grow strong.